Man, I've been on a quest to find the perfect motorcycle. Stay with me, you don't want to miss this video. Let's get this thing started up. Tell you what, I love this bike. I used to have KX250s, and they were this lime green, two-stroke 250s. I don't know. I'm sure some of y'all can remember them. This is a 1 down, 5 up motorcycle. It does have your fuel gauge, your temperature gauge. It does have a select button over here where you can change the ride KTRC in it. Man, huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki Suzuki here in Plano, Texas. It allows me to do this. They carry the Kawasaki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, Suzuki, the whole Piaggio line, Vespa. Let's take a different route today. What a beautiful day, man. I tell you what, I was lucky enough to be up here when one of the channel viewers bought a motorcycle. Here we go. We got somebody joining us here. Uh-oh. Yep. He's riding the same thing. I don't know. Cool bike. That is awesome, man. I tell you what, I'm on a quest to find the best bike for the money. Of course, this is a used bike. This is a 2019. It's got 2,100 miles. If you mention that you've seen this video before the end of November here, 2024, they'll give you a $500 discount. I've rode a lot of bikes this year. There's about 70 of them in the playlist. I've already rode probably 5 to 10 of the 2025s. So make sure you look up that playlist of first rides and reviews. And I'll put a link to that on here in the video. I tell you what, this is a 4-cylinder 950cc bike that makes about 110 horsepower. I'm sure this one makes more. It does have a pipe. I've heard it's been flashed, and it has the full pipe. Man, there's just something about that sound. You cannot hear that if you're a motorcycle person and not get excited. Oh, he's going to bust up through there. I'm not going to do that. But we'll try and scoot up there by him here in a second. So what about KTM? I'm going to talk about them for a minute. I've heard that their 900cc line is about to break that company because of the camshaft failures. But KTM's in big trouble, and they just bought MV Agusta. They just laid off 1,000 workers and told them not to come back, I think, till January. But they are in huge financial straits. And I'm sure they'll probably get it rectified. But I've heard there won't be any new products coming out for at least 2 years, which I find that hard to believe. Get in front of this guy, he's being cool. Thank you, sir. But I've been on this quest to find the perfect bike. And I'll tell you what, I've rode, I'll tell you another bike that's really super comfortable to me and makes the horsepower is the Aprilia 660, and I've done a video on that. And I'm not going to plug all my videos, but I've rode a 660. I believe it was I can't remember what edition it was, but that bike is super comfortable like this bike, and I'm more into the comfort. Get rid of that pipe, go up in a taller gear. You probably can't hear me. I'm sure you can. Woo! That pipe, man, excites me. But anyways, let me get back to it. The Aprilia 660. 660, I've rode the Touareg, and that's what Mr. Hooper bought today up there. And man, super cool guy. But he bought a Touareg 660, and that is super comfortable. Probably more of a longer distance bike. Oh, he's coming over. Man, excellent front brakes on this. It does have adjustable front suspension. I don't know if you can see that under there, but you could stiffen it up. But the 660 sport bike, I call it their sport version, and I can't think of the name of that for some crazy reason. Oh, it's the RS 660. RS 660. What's wrong with you, Ray? Y'all can laugh at me. If y'all think I'm half crazy, leave a funny face in the comments. But make sure you leave a comment and tell me what you think of the channel. We have really grown. Okay, I'll shut up and stop plugging stuff. But anyways, so the RS660 makes 100 horsepower. I think that bike is going up 5 or 10 horsepower this year. And it is super comfortable like this. This bike, I'm going to tell you the comparison between this and a CB1000. The CB1000, and you can watch, I believe it was Cycle World that did a review on it. They like the CB1000, but it just has no character. It's cool and everything, but it just has no character. I'll tell you this, I've seen about 4 CB1000s in my life, and 2 of them, they were trying to trade them. And the other one I seen in a group ride. Uh-oh, what's going on up here? So, the bikes that I do like are the RS660. I love the Kawasaki 650, the Ninja 650. That bike is so much fun. And I'll tell you what, this bike makes, I think, 110 horsepower. And the Ninja 650 makes, I think it's about 68 horsepower. But man, that Ninja is super comfortable, super good looking. And I tell you what, for a 68 horsepower bike, it is fun. But let's get over, we're not going to take on highway today. We're going to have some fun with this bike. But make sure that if you're interested in this bike, and I believe it's $86.99, and it is the perfect color, 2,111 miles on it, so you could pretty much say it's brand new. This bike, I believe, originally was $11,999. But man, it's so smooth. The motor is so smooth. There are those fork adjustments. I don't know if you can see that, right and left. It does have two calipers in the front, I believe they're 4 piston calipers. Man, I wish I was a millionaire. I would write them a check for this bike when I went back. You see it jerk that front wheel up? This is just a fun bike, super maneuverable. See if we can get this little, that Porsche. Man, that's my dream car. I'm going to get one of those. But the Turbo Edition, not anytime soon, but before I die. So we've got the 650 Ninja. We've got the RS660, and I'm telling you, the 600cc platform is super cool because they're making the horsepower that these older 900s and 750s used to make. They've got the horsepower up, and the reason why I really like those is the comfort. And Les and Chug here on the channel, they're always telling me how is the chiropractor scale on it, but this thing, you're just barely over. But these handlebars, there's something to be said for handlebars. I'm gonna go ride tomorrow in a big group ride. Now I'll try and post some of that video probably tomorrow evening. I want all of y'all to know, man, have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank y'all for what you do here on the channel. Let's get back to some bikes. The Touareg 660 would be another one of my favorites. I will tell you, I'm a 30-inch inseam, and so I'm a little bit challenged by that bike. It sits a little bit taller. I'm really good with everything. Oh man, my guy. Woo! That's pure class right there. What's that say? C2 cyanide. Huh. I don't know what that is, what that means. But anyways, what an awesome machine. It's amazing, and I'll just tell you, it's amazing. Uh-oh, he's wanting to play. Uh-oh. Anyways, we're not going to play. We're not going to jail. Well, we may play. Anyways, how many times do I say anyways in this video? Somebody tell me. That's like my favorite word. But man, this bike is so much fun. The weather today in Texas is beautiful. Getting back to it, the Touareg 660, the RS 660, another one, the 650 Ninja, the Z650, which is a Kawasaki product. And I tell you what, Kawasaki right now is hitting it out of the ballpark with all their models, the Z500s, the Z650s, the Ninjas, some of the best values in the motorcycle industry. I tell you what, I sure wish I could write them a check for this bike. Man, it's so perfect. So perfect. Just so easy to ride. Yeah, I think it's been flashed. It's got a full system on it, header, and I think it's I can't remember what system it's got on it. It's a little exhaust pipe. Can't see it, can't bend back there and see it. Starts with a V. Anyways, turn that blinker off. Everybody's slowing down back there. Oh man. Okay, stop looking at that car, Ray. But okay, so I love sport bikes. I used to ride sport bikes. Whoa, lady, hold on now. The last sport bike I had was a 2017 Honda CBR 1000. Loved that bike, just didn't love the seating position. I've gotten a little bit older now. My buddy's got a BMW M1000RR, and it's probably the most comfortable sport bike I think I've ever sat on. And I tell you what, Aprilia is coming out with some new. They've increased the radiators on their bikes to handle the cooling problems that they could have had, and they've really changed them up. I don't know if y'all have seen any pictures of those. Man, this thing, I feel like I could do a stoppie on this bike. Wow. Excellent front brakes. This bike is broke in. All you need to do is put gas in it and ride it. But Kawasaki traction control. There's your ABS light. Man, it sounds beautiful. It is cable actuated, the exhaust. Let's see, what else have I rode? The Tuono 660. I love that bike. I did a review on a Tuono 1100. Oh my God. That's probably is the most comfortable bike in a hyper naked, and I'll put that picture of it up here. That's the most comfortable, most wild bike, and it being stock, that I've probably ever rode. And I wanted to buy that bike, but I was going through some stuff at work, had just gotten a position promotion and wanted to make sure it would stick. But I think the channel's in for something next year. We'll buy something. Hope my wife don't watch this video, because she'll be shaking her head. Don't you even think about it. But here we go. Man, the clutch is so easy to pull in. Oh yeah, you see that front wheel? Yeah, this thing just pulls, man. It just pulls. But the Tuono 1100 was probably, thinking back, that was the most awesome, comfortable bike I've ever rode, with the most horsepower. I think they make 170 horsepower. This year, the 25s are going to make 180 before they're flashed. You probably get another 15 to 20 out of it being flashed, and put a pipe on it, which is, to be very honest with you, the perfect bike to me. Doesn't have to be 200 horsepower. It really don't have to be 180 horsepower. Because as you get a little bit older, the horsepower, and I'll tell you that Aprilia 1100, oh my God, man, with the torque that it makes, it would jerk. I mean, it's incredible. If you ever get a chance to ride one of those 1100 Aprilias, take it, because you'll be blown away. And I got a really nice bike myself. I've got a BMW 23 Model M 1000R, the competition edition, and it's got carbon bits on it, and it's Trek carbon wheels, all that. And once that bike gets to about 5,500, oh my God, it gets mental quick. So what are y'all riding? What do you want to see on the channel? Let me know. And we got somebody flying up beside us here. Oh yeah, MT10, awesome bike. Little bitty guy, you know that guy. You know that guy rides the hell out of that bike. Man, I wish I could get that little. I've been on a weight loss venture for, really about 10 years. I started at about 358 pounds. I was at 58 waist. And I weighed this morning, I was 207. I've gotten on that semi-glutide, or that, I'm going to block that name out. That, anyways, it's a shot that I have to give myself every week. And I tell you what, going from, I was at about 238 when I got on it, and it takes a while. It's not fast. And I walk on the treadmill every day. We're going to wait. We're not just going to bust out there. But man, I tell you what, life is great right now. I think the United States and some of these countries that watch the United States, we've got hope. We've got some hope in the pipeline. Not that the other group or whatever was doing a bad job. I really don't talk about politics at all. But I think that the tide has flipped or shifted or something. But man, tell me in the video comments the month you started watching, and oh God, is that any better? Kind of going through that on a yellow and it turning red. That ain't much smarter, is it? Oh man. It's a racetrack machine right here. Super nimble. But tell me, when you started watching the channel, or when you subscribed, and man, I love all of y'all. And we've got some more 25s coming here just any day. The Suzuki GSX S 1000 with the new dash. The ZX14R. A bunch of bikes coming. The new Aprilias. Almost all of them look totally different. They've got new graphics, bigger radiators. They've changed the dashes on them. But man, huge thank you to these fine people at Plano Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi. They have just been so nice to me this year. Give Mike Cannon a call if you want this bike. Get it before the end of November and you can get a $500 discount. This place is always packed. That's their sale line, what they've sold. They got a four-wheeler going. I guess they sold that used Harley. This guy's pulling up in the wrong spot here. That's okay. That's a lady, bless her heart, but evidently they've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. It looks like, oh, somebody just bought that scooter. They've got all this stuff side by sides, four-wheelers, jet skis, and I'll go inside and get a little bit of video. Well, I'll do that on another video. But man, thank y'all for riding with me. God bless you. Have an awesome Thanksgiving. And I appreciate everything all you viewers do. It's been an awesome year. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.